the Breen gym in Belfast, and a surprise visit in Michael Conlan, Ireland's Olympic bronze medalist. So, Michael, how's things been for you since you've got back? I suppose you've been busy since you got back from London.
It's been great. Just I've been doing a lot of stuff, a lot of charity stuff and a lot of other stuff. I've been just back in training now. I've been back in training for the last month and a half, so I've been training really hard and not leaving any stone unturned for SWSB. So I'm looking forward to it.
For a young lad like yourself, how did your life change? You go to London, nobody, I suppose outside of Ireland, all of us knew you were going to win a medal. But how does, for someone like yourself, all of a sudden you become a public figure, everybody knows you, you win an Olympic bronze medal. How does that change your life?
I don't really think it's changed my life at all. It's just I get noticed a lot more, and like a lot more people know me and stuff like that there. But it's not really changed my life. And
all the young ones on Twitter.
It's just all fans, it's good. But
so obviously it's been a couple of months now. You're back training. You're going to be competing in the World Boxing Series with the USA Knockouts. So tell us about that. When is your first fight?
I'm boxing in WSB, and for the US Knockouts it's 5 rounds, no hair guard, no vest, as you know, and my first fight will be on the 14th of December in Ukraine, and me and Sean Turner are on the same show, and my dad's going to be going as one of the coaches as well, so it's good and looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to the cold weather Ukraine, but I'm looking forward to getting the first fight in. I've been doing hard sparring with Kieran and Mark McCulloch, so it's been good.
So how in terms of your own kind of, how you prepare for fights and your own style and that, how are you going to alter it for the 5 rounds?
Well, I've been sparring a lot in the pro gyms, and I've been sparring still with Paddy for my speed. So it's like I've been working on not bouncing on my toes as much, because I know it takes a lot of energy. So I've been trying to work a bit more flat-footed and move around a ring a lot more flat-footed. So I'm looking forward to it.
In terms of the World Boxing Series, obviously just people argue the pros and cons of it. But for someone like yourself, the lower weights where it's sometimes more difficult in the pro game to to make a lot of money at that weight. Is the USB would you see that as positive for the lower weight boxers?
I'm just using it as like a stepping stone for when the no head guards and all come off for like the next World Championships. So there's not going to be no head guards. So I don't think so anyway. So it's just going to be like the future of amateur boxing, and that's what WSB is doing. So it's just a stepping stone for me. It'll be a stepping stone for me when I'm turning professional after Rio.
All the Irish boxers who went to London stayed amateur. Did you look at any stage of going pro when you come home?
What I loved, I went, but I would rather want to go medal in Rio. So that's the only reason that I stayed.
Okay, so now obviously the National Senior Championships are in February, so I suppose it's important for you to to retain your Irish title as well.
I'm looking forward to retaining my Irish title. I know there's a lot of kids coming up there, Kurt Walker, Keith Flavin, just young kids as well, Shane Roots as well from last year, and I'm looking forward to taking them on again. I know they're going to be coming with a big target in my head because I've got a medal in the Olympics, but it's driving me on to train harder, so it's good.
Well, that's it, like everyone who boxes you now, it's going to be like a final because everyone's going to want to beat you.
Yeah, I'll beat me on the way to beat, so bring them on.
Look, Michael, thanks very much for talking to us, and should we catch up with you soon?
Well, same, cheers.